Alrighty, guys, welcome into this time coins and collectibles, and Merry Christmas Eve. I want to say Merry Christmas if you're watching this tomorrow. It is December 24th, 2024. So, and the reason I'm saying this is because I want to see what happens next year at this time. Now, this video is going to be about my situations I'm dealing with, how I'm dealing with those, and more or less my goals for next year. And let's just get into talking about the situation. Hold on, let me try to brighten this up a little bit because there's a little bit that should be better. All right, let me adjust it. Okay. Now, first thing first, I am in a completely different area. I'm still in the same city. If you're wondering about my clothing, I'm not even in New York. I don't know how these hats got to San Antonio, Texas, but I am literally in San Antonio. Um, the clothing I have, most of it is clothing I already had, and then what I have as shirts, hat, certain items here and there. I got them from the shelter, and as you can see, I've been visiting church and all that. So things are starting to turn around for me as long as I keep God in my life. Now, with that said, a lot of the people have been wondering how I'm keeping my happiness and all that. First off, the video is going to be about my situations and what I wish for the new year. So that's something I want to say before. Not sure if I said it, but I wanted to say it here now. Um, so let me stand up and show you what I'm wearing. And I got this all from the shelter. They've just been giving me clothes like that. So we'll talk more about this kind of stuff and you know and more about my what I want to do for the next coming year and hope what I hope to reach. So let me stand up, show you what I'm wearing, and show you how well dressed I am. So as you can see, I'm dressed pretty good right now. So as you can see, I'm dressed a little bit better than normal. I don't normally dress like this, but because it's Christmas, I wanted to dress up a little bit and be more introducible. So let's get into situations, okay? The situation we know as right now, and it's been like that for a couple weeks. I have literally lost my job, um, and I lost the place I was staying simply because people kept like questioning what I was doing and how I was handling things. And mentally, they thought I was a tyrant. When in reality, the truth is, we all deal with stuff. I was dealing with wanting a friend and not having it, and people kept coming down on me like I had to work, work, work. And if you watched me back in Florida, that's all I was doing is I was working. I had no social life. I had no friends, no nothing. And I'm grateful I'm here. The situation isn't as great, but that's the one thing I will say is I have friends now. So not only reading the Bible and keeping God in my life has worked for me, but also I have some friends, down that are right here with me. Not here now, but like they're out there. It's they have a bunch of problems themselves too. So, and the one thing I will say is if you think a person ends up here due to drugs, nope. Everybody has a different scenario, a different reason they are here. Some people are dealing with mental illnesses. Some people have drug problems. Other people went to jail. Other people are like me, where their family doesn't like them, and they lose their job and everything they had. So it depends on what situation you're looking at and how you're looking at that person. But more than likely, you just have to sit down and ask because I'm learning that everybody that's in these situations has a different reason they're here. You know, not everybody's here due to bad standards and bad things that they did. Some people are here with bad luck, like myself. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. Now, clothing wise, as you can tell, I'm getting clothing. You guys can see it right here. I'm getting fed well. I'm getting showers. Um, and I have, I have service. I have communications. So there's Wi-Fi everywhere. Not only that, I have a free phone now, so technically I'm doing good. But most people would be like, well, why does he have so much? It's because I ended up keeping some of the stuff I had before I ended up here. Just remember, I had stuff before I ended up here. So if you're like, he's a dumbass for having, I'm not a dumbass. This is stuff I don't feel the need to get rid of. I can still utilize it while I'm out here. In fact, a laptop is better for applying for jobs than a phone is. Just to clarify that. The other thing that I've been doing that's been helping me, reading the Bible daily and praying. Um, you know, getting some sleep, getting as much sleep as possible. I've been sleeping. I don't have a roof over my head yet, and that's because I choose to stay away from one of the shelter that I keep getting told to. I'm debating if I want to actually go there, but I'm getting really close to wanting to go there. It's just not cold enough here for me to be like, oh, okay, I gotta go to a shelter. It gets cold, yes, but it doesn't get cold to the point where I like, man, I really, really need to go to a shelter. No. Um, so in the midst of all this, while I'm doing all this, I've actually formed friendships too. I have I have a few friends right now, not very, very close. There's one particular one that's close. Um, and there's a certain reason I'm close to her, and it's because, I'm very, very helpful. She's very helpful to me. She helps me find things. I help stand up for her when she needs somebody to stand up for her, and vice versa. So I'm not gonna go any more into that personal life stuff. That's just where I'm gonna call it. But yes, the YouTube channel has died down a lot, a lot. Both of my channels have died down a lot, and that'll eventually pick up again. Um, I've been looking for work, so work's been kind of rough right now with it being the holidays and all that. So I'm literally hoping that after the holidays, man, after the holidays, I'm hoping that I can find some from work. They said once January hits, everything should be back up and running. And, and a lot of people want me to stay here and rise up out of this situation. And I can make it happen. A lot of people know I can make it happen. This wasn't my first rodeo. I've been through this before in New York City. I didn't choose it, and it wasn't about relationship stuff. It was about me trying to move away from home, and that's where I always end up going wrong, is moving away from home to a new state by myself. People don't like to think that I'm trying to do that, but literally I wanted to come to some place that was new, refreshing to me, because when you stay someplace for like 10 years, people know a lot about you, and then people know of you, and some people choose to defile your name, and that's something that is not a good habit for people to be in. And where I am right now in San Antonio, Texas, everybody's a lot more humble. If you're having trouble with something, like let's just say you need some food, more than likely people are going to give you some food because they know that people like me and other people, they see we're struggling. They see that we're out here on the streets. And the one thing I was told since I've been here is that people aren't as hard on people like me in my situation. And that's something I was very, very grateful to hear. Um, the homeless aren't like, they're not treated like they're dirt or anything like that. They're treated a little bit differently here. They get the respect, but every now and then you run into somebody that does treat you with disrespect. Um, and so that's about it for the situation. The situation is gonna get better. It just got to take some time. I have some other things coming up really, really soon. Right after Christmas, I got to take care of them. But I won't be eating the food from the shelters much longer. I'm pretty blessed because of that. I might still do it. I don't know. And then also, people recognize me, so they're like they smile and they say, "Hey, hello." So there's that. All right. Um, Besides that, what I wanted. So if you're wondering, I have been moving around place to place, recording stuff because I'm outside. Why would I not want to do that? Why would I not want to show off the city a little bit? And as something, I thought that'd be really cool for you guys because let's face it, most YouTubers, they're always in one spot. I like to try to broaden my horizons, show you guys new things. And I don't know about streaming on the go, but I will definitely try to record in different areas. As for streaming, that's another thing I want to talk about. I will not be doing much streaming until I get into a place and get a job and all that. That's one thing I'm gonna say. I won't be streaming as much. I may not stream at all, depending on until my situation gets better. But yeah, there's that. So now let's get into the topic of goals for 2025. So today marks December 24th, 2024. All right. So from here on out, once January 1st hits, I'm gonna be aiming to do a couple of things. Okay. Um, one of which is really, really crack down on finding work. So yes, finding work is one of my big factors, along with my main goal. My main goal for 2025 is see how long it takes me to get out of the situation and see how long once the warmer season comes, I'll be able to handle this a lot better. It's slightly cold right now, and every now and then I have trouble sleeping at night. So, I'm praying and hoping that I get out of this situation very, very soon, and God blesses me with something amazing. Um, you know, I know the shelters I've been going to, they help with housing. I'm gonna see about that. But until then, like I said, all of this is gonna just remain either recordings or very little streaming, continuing on with shorts. Um, that's my main goal for 2025 is just get out of the situation. And the second goal would be also to find work. That's the top two main goals I have going on. The rest of my goals are just stuff and hobbies I've done along the way that I want to get back into. I kind of miss. Like, I miss video gaming. I'm having trouble collecting coins right now. I still collect them, but they're very, very hard to keep a hold of right now because of the situation I'm in. Go back to collecting my silver and stuff like that. Just back to what I was doing before I got into all this. So, and the other one is form more relationships with people, try to stay social, and try to, talk with more people along the way. And eventually maybe find a girlfriend or something like that, depending on what comes my way. I'm not too concerned with those though, but I'm actually mainly concerned with staying focused on getting out of the situation and then getting myself back to doing all my hobbies. Like I want to build a PC in the future and things such as that. Like I'm just really, really hoping for the best. I want to start work. Like I'm hoping that very, very soon, maybe in this situation, I want to start actually working out a lot more. I do walk a lot. So if I look a tad bit slimmer or whatever, or if I still look like I'm maintaining the same weight, it's because I'm eating regularly. I'm eating regularly. I'm not wasting my money on, non-essential stuff. And I'm getting out and walking a lot. I carry like 30 pounds on my back daily, so my back is going to be in good shape. As for what's going to happen when I'm old, I don't know. I'm a bit concerned, but like, I'm just hoping this doesn't do damage to my back spine. But that's like really about it. I hope you guys all enjoyed all of this. It was kind of a video that was setting on me today, considering it's, December 24th. As for tomorrow, I am celebrating Christmas. I celebrated Christmas twice already. Yeah, twice, and then I'm celebrating it a third time tomorrow. So that's been great. Um, being in this situation showed me that there's a lot of options out there. You just gotta utilize everything and make your friends. Make your friends while you're out here, 'cause like you don't know. You might meet your next girlfriend. You might meet somebody really cool that'll be your friend till like even after you leave. You don't know. So just man, mouth's dry. I need some water. Um, and just keep that in mind when again, I'm putting all this advice up to you guys so that way you guys can see what I'm going through and what our others are going through and how, even this situation, you can remain calm and just pray and pray and pray and, give everything to God and God will help you. And that's what I've been doing. And that's literally how I've been so successful at finding the things I need. So, um, and the next step I'm working on finding is a place to do my laundry. So, and I'll be getting a haircut soon. So, all right, man, I need some water. And with that said, I'll be talking to you guys in the next one. Stick around and stay tuned. Stay tuned for shorts. Stay tuned for everything. The channel won't be as lively until I get back to where I would like to be. And again, streaming won't be as often, but I will see you guys as much as I can on these streams, and I'm very lively on Twitter, depending on if I'm on Wi-Fi or not. So with that said, guys, take it easy. Have a wonderful holiday. Uh, pray for me, and I'm gonna pray for everybody that watches me and everybody, I know that surrounds me, just to have a good 2025 this year, that we get our year finally, and we don't deal with another downfall, because I tell you what, 2024 ended up being like not so great a year for me, but at the same point, it taught me a couple things that I needed to know. So with that said, guys, God bless you. Take it easy and pray, pray, pray. Take it easy. See you next time.